What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to SeaWorld Productions. Rumor has it, DC is dropping some bombs soon. DC fandom is coming up. DC fandom is coming up fast, and I'm hearing some very interesting things. Very interesting things. And one rumor I heard is that Warner Brothers are currently developing in early stages a Batman Beyond film. Now, I heard back in the day, I remember this was like right after Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse, that WB was going to try to push out an animated version of Batman Beyond, a film, to compete with Spider-Verse. Don't know if that, still on, in the books for them, but if they plan on doing a live action version while using Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne Batman in the DCEU, that could possibly work. That could possibly work. But keep this in mind. A Batman Beyond film is a futuristic film. It's a much older Batman. Now you tie that into the whole DC, the DCU. I'm curious to see how they're going to do the whole timeline thing. But with the whole Michael Keaton situation, it's very tricky. I'm so curious to know how the hell they're going to do this, man. Like it's going to be tough. I'm curious to see what Warner Brothers has up their sleeves with, this whole replacement of, the Bat flick with Michael Keaton. Because I heard Michael Keaton and his Batman are going to be appearing in multiple DC films as a mentor. People were saying like Justice League films, Batgirl movie. I'm like, damn, like they legit, like if Michael Keaton does go through, he might have a 5-picture deal with Warner Brothers playing an older mentor type Batman, which would be pretty cool to see. But in all honesty, I still want to see Batflick, you guys. I'm sorry, but like Batman, Ben Affleck, BVS, fucking beautiful. Killed that role. My favorite Batman. Costume-wise, the best Batman costume. Robert Pattinson's Batman. I get it. It's coming out next year. I'm excited for it. But I'm still bummed out we didn't get to see Ben Affleck's Batman do his own film. I know he was currently writing it. He was going to direct in it. He was going to star in it. But it was just a lot on his mind, a lot on his physical. And, at the end of the day, you have to take care of your mental health. And he departed from the role and departed from the entire project, which I understand. I get it. It is a huge responsibility. These fandoms are huge fandoms. So I get why he left the role. You know what I mean? Go take care of your personal life first. That's what comes first. These comic books and superhero movies, put that shit on the back burner. Take care of you no matter what. So I get that. And then, WB decided to hire, Matt Reeves, come in to write a whole Batman trilogy. Robert Pattinson was cast, and now they're currently shooting that film with a release date of, I think, October of next year, I believe. Which, like I said, I'm excited for. I really am. But I want to see Batflick. And I cannot wait to see what kind of Batflick we get in the Zack Snyder Justice League cut of Justice League. Like, I'm really, really pumped to see that, like that Batman. Because the Batman we got in the whole Joss Whedon cut, that wasn't Batman. Him like, oh, yup, something's definitely broken. Nah, that's not Batman. That's not Batman. Batman's quiet. Batman doesn't be cracking jokes and shit like that. So I'm really excited to see, Ben Affleck's last performance in the Snyder cut of Justice League. I'm really excited to see what that Batman will look like, and if Batman dies, you know what I mean? Because some people were talking about a sacrifice from Batman and him dying. Well, I'm like, well, if they do go that route, and it's a whole Flashpoint sequence, and instead of the Flashpoint movie that they plan on doing, which was Barry goes back to save his mother from the Reverse Flash, such and such. What if Barry goes back to save Batman, but something happens and he messes up the timeline, and it's an alternate multiverse Michael Keaton Batman, and that's what we're stuck with, which I see potentially happen. And I say this with conviction. The Snyder Cut will be canon. I'm sorry they're putting so much money into it. Why not make this movie canon into your universe? It just doesn't make any kind of sense for them not to. That theatrical cut was ass cheeks. Booty cheeks. Terrible. Why not make the Snyder Cut canon? Especially if it delivers on every single aspect. Everybody loves it. Great story. Why not? It makes all kind of sense to make that film canon. So like I said before, I do believe, I'm a huge believer of the Snyder Cut and how it will be canon into the DCEU, and them just completely throwing out the theatrical cut of Justice League. But man, if they do decide to do Batman Beyond, That's gonna be interesting. I feel like it's gonna be an interesting story to take on live action, especially with a much older Batman. Even though Ben Affleck's Batman was set up to be an older Batman, 20 years in Gotham. I get it. More like 40 years in Gotham for Michael Keaton. But I'm excited, man. I'm so excited for the future of the DCEU, man. I'm pumped. I'm pumped to see it, man. I know with DC Fandom coming up, we're going to be seeing, probably some teaser trailers, official announcements. I know they have 2 films that are secretly being developed over at DCU that we don't know yet. Word came out that the other day that a Zatanna film is going to be, or already is in early works. With the whole J.J. Abrams, Bad Robot for the whole HBO Max thing. So if they're making the HBO Max series canon to the DCU, beautiful. I love it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Have one universe. That's what I'm talking about. Like when I heard that they were developing a whole, Green Lantern thing, and oh my God, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank right now. John Constantine. I can't think of anything. Hold on. The dark something. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank with Swamp Thing, Zatanna, John Constantine. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now. Well, that series. I know that series is also in the works. I was like, well, why not make all of that canon into one universe? Don't give me the whole, okay, we're going to have characters over here, but then we're also going to introduce the same character in the DCU for live action. No, start doing shows with movie-like budgets and have it all tied into the DCU. You know what I mean? So you're not just focused on, your films, in theaters. You have a series. You have, I heard that they were going to be doing multiple series with multiple characters and then doing a whole collaboration type movie. And I'm like, oh, I'm down with that. That makes all kinds of sense, and I would like to see that. Especially with the whole Green Lantern Corps, like that has to be canon. Like everybody wants to see Green Lanterns. Everybody wants to see the whole, Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart. I don't know if Ryan Reynolds is coming back, but everybody wants to see those characters on the big screen. And I feel like, yeah, doing an HBO Max series is cool, but make it canon. Just bust your ass off, make it great, and make it tie into a much bigger universe. Sort of like what Marvel Studios is doing for their Disney Plus shows. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, WandaVision, Hawkeye. Things like that, you know what I mean? Moon Knight. They're doing shows, but then they're going to be tied into the movies. I think that's a wonderful idea, and I think if DC's on the right track, like with doing something like that, man, we are in for fun, you guys. We really are. I'm really excited for the DCEU, you guys. I'm pumped. Really, really excited, man. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about a potential Batman Beyond film being in early development over at Warner Brothers. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? How do you think they're going to do the whole Flashpoint series? Post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time today. Watching CEO Productions. Peace.
We out.